Hi everyone, I'm heidiroro and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be learning how to apply wing liner in 3 different applications: gel, pencil, and liquid. All 3 apply pretty differently, but I want to show you how you can achieve the perfect cat eye. So if you want to slay that wing liner, let's get started. Alright, so we're going to try 3 different types of wing liner. These are the 3. This is the gel liner, the pencil liner, and the liquid liner. So you always want to make sure that you're starting off with an eye primer base. So this is the Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish. And I'm just getting a little bit and putting it on my eye. This is from the Tartelette palette. We're using Free Spirit, which is this bone colored shade right here. And we're just going to be doing this process for each of the 3. So every time that I remove the liner, I'm going to be doing the same process. I'm probably not going to show it every time, but I'm just showing you the process. First the primer, and then making sure that you set it with a bone colored shade. Alright, so we're going to start with the first product, which is the gel liner. And to me personally, I think gel liner is kind of the hardest for me actually. So we're going to try this one first. This is the swatch for the gel liner. That was a bad swatch. Woo. As you can see, look how creamy it is. It's very pigmented, very dark. Like I said, it's good for days that you really need your liner to last a long time. We're just gonna grab a little bit with our liner brush, and then we're using the back of the cap just to take off the excess product. So what I usually do is I'll start from the middle. I'll start from the middle and then go to the edge of my eye, and then I will connect from the inner corner. And make sure that you're really going close to that lash line. You don't want any spots or just any areas where skin is showing. So you want to make sure everything is covered completely. And what I like to do is I kind of just follow the natural arch of my eye. So as you can see, I have more of an almond shaped eye. So if you take the back of your brush and just follow the natural shape of your eye, that's kind of how you're going to do your wing. You're going to follow that natural arch, if that makes sense. So we're just using the back and just kind of rotating it this way now. And you're just going to follow that natural arch and place your wing like so. And then you're going to connect the tip to the rest of the line that you made earlier. As you can see, it's a little bit messy, so what I usually do is I just get any flat brush like this, and I get waterproof eye makeup remover, and you just literally get just a dab of that remover. So you're just going to use a flat brush to straighten out that wing, and then once you do that, you just get a makeup wipe and you clean it up like so. See, this is why for me gel liner is the hardest, because I feel like there's so much room for mistakes. But what I like about gel liner is that it lasts really long. So after you put the gel liner, I just always make sure to set everything. I'm going back to the Tartelette palette and using the Fashionista shade. And I'm literally just going to be packing on that shadow on top of the gel liner. I've definitely had instances where I did not set it, and whew, girl, I look like a raccoon. So you don't want that. You want to make sure you set it. So I'm just using any shade that looks very similar and just going on top of that, and you're done with this side. Now I'm just going to remove all of this and then we'll start again. So I think what's nice about the pencil liner is that, kind of like the gel liner, it's very pigmented and it's very creamy and it glides on really easily. But similar to the gel liner, it can bleed really easily, so you need to set it as well. Here is the swatch for the pencil liner. As you can see, it's very similar consistency as the gel liner, but it's just easier to work with because it's a pencil. I'm just gonna, again, start from the middle to the edge of my eye and then connect from the inner corner. I'm going to be doing that same technique and bringing it out. And we're just going back in the Tartelette palette. This time I'm just going to be using this shade right here called Dreamer. It's just a nice chocolatey shade. I feel like you want to use the pencil liner when you want to go for a more casual look, you know. You still want to bring some emphasis to the eyes, but you don't want to do too much, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's how the pencil eyeliner will look. I think also the reason why I chose brown is because I feel like it's not as aggressive of a color, but it still shapes your eyes really nicely. Alright, for my third and final way of doing your winged liner, we're going to be using the liquid liner, which is honestly my favorite way of using liner. Do you see how pigmented that is and how easy it was to achieve such a beautiful and easy black line? So in that same way, when you're doing that on an everyday basis, this is probably why it's my go-to. We're going to be doing the same way as we did for the other three. Start from the middle to the edge of your eye, connect it from the inner corner. Make sure you don't see any skin and bring it out. And that is it for my 3 different ways of applying wing liner. As you can see, I have liquid liner on my eyes right now, and that's my favorite. But gel is great in that it's very pigmented and long lasting, and I feel like pencil is awesome because it's very natural looking. So it really depends on what type of look you're going for and how much time you have. So I hoped I cleared up the differences. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe. I'll see you all next time. Bye!